is San Michael. I go to Goppers Preparatory Academy. I'm 16 right now.
My name is Jonathan Randall, and I go to TLC, and I'm 14 years old.
My name is Joshua Randall. I'm 16 years old, and I go to Learning Choice Academy.
I'm Benjamin. I'm 13, and I go to Heritage Christian School.
My name is Brandon Stepp. Been producing for a while now, actually full-time for about 6 years. That's kind of where I got started in music.
My name is Rashad Graham. Well, I started to play drums when I was about 2 years old. I played for various artists and produced for various artists.
My name is Joseph Mack. I've been playing keys since I was 15 years old, producing music, taking an idea from an artist, saying, I have a song, this is my idea, and turning it into a masterpiece.
This week, what went on was actually a very, 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 very beautiful situation because we've seen kids go a step outside of themselves. So this week, they got a chance to compose music, they got a chance to film music, really work as a team and brainstorm on one project from paper to production. You know what I mean? From, like I said, from paper to actually videotaping to actual getting on the keyboards and really producing and making something happen.
The David Hart's Foundation is actually beneficial. It kills time, but at that moment, you can learn more about what you're skilled at. Helps you understand new things that you haven't learned yet. Like for me, I didn't know that producing was pretty hard. Like making sure everybody was on check, everybody was like knowing what they were gonna do, what they were gonna ask, and how they were gonna do it.
I learned a lot of new stuff about how to make beats with Pro Tools and everything like that, and it was pretty cool. How to give a good interview and how to ask questions, like the right questions and stuff like that. Just been overall a great experience.
I didn't really think that there was any more for me to know about like camera and editing on the computer and everything, but when I got here, I learned that I was wrong, and that there's a lot more to like the camera than just the record button.
For a majority of the time, I was making tracks. I'm making the music for the documentary. I'm like sitting down at the piano, composing, sitting here at the board, learning how to use the soundboard and all the Pro Tools and all that stuff.
Working with the kids this week was definitely a great experience. They're smart, brilliant, just like little sponges. They soak up stuff very well. And surprisingly, with the amount of time that we've had with these kids, they really just got it really, really quick.
Working with the kids for about 5 years, 4.5 years now with David's Harp. It's been crazy rewarding the whole time. This week was no different. It was a fantastic week. The kids, if you were here to be able to see them from where they started to where they ended, sometimes they come in, they're kind of aloof. They're like, But as we even started that morning, that Monday morning, you can see kids sitting up in their chair. You can see body posture changing. And it's just because somebody's caring, and we're actually going through the real processes and real steps of doing a video. And just the responsibility of doing that, you can see them change completely.
This week has been just like full of hard work, mixed with fun, mixed with just like anticipation. It's just, there's so many things that you could say about this week.
Some people, get kids to start certain things and then they just drop the ball. Maybe leave kids hanging or leave, you know what I mean? So finishing something and seeing their faces light up that wow, I accomplished this. They get to see their name in credits. Just the looks on their faces, man, was enough for me.
And looking at the kids' faces when they were done, like just relief and just so happy. I think that was probably the most rewarding moment this whole week.
Another crazy moment for me was watching Jonathan go from like having like a slight interest in video to like being completely and totally engulfed in how the camera worked, what were the internal workings of it, and watching him interact with Calvin was amazing. I kind of had a few moments this week that were just, even a little emotional, you know, just seeing kids come out of their shell and seeing them be productive, you know. I think another thing that was great was them learning Pro Tools. I mean, it takes most people a long time to learn Pro Tools, and for them to sit down at the board and to sit down at the software and actually, you know, hit the ground running. Joseph actually teaching them how to mix music in Pro Tools was amazing, you know, and them just taking to it naturally, being kids and being technology savvy as it is. So that was great.
I really would recommend this to a friend, even a family member, if they need an internship to understand how a studio works or how to write a documentary. It'll help them understand what they would want to do in the future.
I would definitely recommend this program to one of my friends, and I actually hope that I can come back another time.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I hope I can come back even after this thing is over. And hopefully it'll go on next year or sometime in the spring, and I'll get started up again to learn more.
It was fun, it was tiring, it was hard work, it was good experience. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that wants to get into this sort of thing, to come into a studio and do work and like see a good product come out of it.
I can't imagine what a program like this is going to do for a kid that has, you know, 6, 8, 10 weeks plus to actually sit there and for us to work hands-on with them. But this week was definitely about getting a project done, and these kids definitely did that.
I think the lasting impression from this week for me was one of hope, because sometimes a lot of kids around here don't get to see a lot of hope. And just to be able to start a project from the very beginning and to see it through to the end with passion, and to be tired sometimes and not want to do it and still have to do it, and to have that teamwork and people counting on you, to see that hope, you know, and responsibility from a Sinet, one of the other little kids that was a producer. He knew that it was either him or it wasn't going to get done. And I don't think that kids around here really have the opportunity to have that kind of responsibility often. So just all of these experiences combined is what make David's Harp what it is. You know, it's grassroots from the ground up. It always has been. It always will be. People in the industry that care about kids, interacting with kids to see a positive change in their life, and that's what it's about. And this week was just no different.
Well, before this program, I was still interested in music. I wasn't interested. I was all in for music, all in for chasing that dream and for chasing just the whole thing. Like I want to know how to play all the instruments. I want to know how to sing. I want to know how to do all those things so I can do what I'm meant to do, because I know that music is in me. I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'll still be doing this in the future. So when I look back, this program will be a big part of my past. It'll be a part where I look back and say, that is what helped me. That is the thing that helped me. It's definitely a big part of where I am now.